Yo guys, what's up? It's WarSpirit, and today I've got you guys an awesome Hearthstone matchup here. I'm actually, not that you guys care about Hearthstone too much, but I'm actually going to be commentating this one rather than live commenting this Hearthstone match, so it might be a little bit more interesting for you. If you don't like Hearthstone, you can just sit and listen to me ramble and my commentary. But anyway, as you can see, maybe in the top left-hand corner there, I am actually playing against Tejbz, who is, most of you should know him. He's a big sort of YouTuber guy on the YouTubes, and I've actually been subscribed to him for quite a while because he was like the only big YouTuber around that sort of enjoyed playing Crysis 2, so I found him basically through Crysis 2 when I was looking for Crysis 2 YouTubers. He was really the only one that supported it, and he did play Crysis 3 as well when it came out, so it was pretty cool. And now he's actually started playing Hearthstone recently. He got a bunch of keys from Blizzard, so he must have been contacted or something to help promote their game a little bit. So he's got loads of keys. You can go follow him on Twitter and ask him for a key. He might give you one. And I asked him on his stream, he was actually live streaming today, and I asked him if he could have a match against me. He's got this legendary deck which he's playing with right now. I asked him to use his legendary deck because I've not spent any money on Hearthstone. I'm just doing the sort of free to play game. You can buy like card packs with real money, so his legendary deck here is probably worth a lot of money. I mean, if you're going to buy say 40 packs, it costs £35. So I'm guessing he spent that on it, got all these legendaries, so I'm playing against a legendary deck here with a free-to-play deck, and having a lot of fun here. So this is actually my mage deck, which I've got sort of three main decks right now. I've got a mage deck, a priest deck, although priest is sort of not very good in the current meta game. A lot of people have worked out how to counter the priest now. Priest used to be pretty OP, and people were talking about nerf the priest, but turns out people have actually found out lots of ways to counter the priest, so it's not so good anymore. And my other one is a warlock, which obviously I'm not the best at the warlock yet, but mage is definitely the most fun to play. It's basically a really spell heavy deck, so I don't need to worry about playing too many minions. I don't need to worry about other priests sort of stealing my minions and stuff, which they can do easy enough, and it actually works really good against legendary big monster based decks because I have loads of fireballs and polymorphs to pretty much one shot all of Tejbz's legendary cards, which was just awesome. Every time he played down a legendary, I just dealt with it like in one turn, which I'm waiting for the replay of the stream to go up on Twitch. I can't wait to watch it and see what his reactions were like, because obviously I wasn't watching the stream while I was playing against him. That'd be a bit unfair, being able to see his hand, but I really want to see his reaction. So there's one fireball off, that is one legendary down. I was watching his stream earlier, and he's got these cards in it called Alarmabots, so you play them for sort of low mana cost, and when your turn starts, that card switches out with a legendary, so he's basically getting a free legendary card every turn that those Alarmabots are down on the field. So obviously I had to deal with those really quickly as well, and I knew I had to deal with those quickly, so I had quite an advantage over him, knowing that he was playing a sort of full legendary deck. I want to play him again with maybe one of my other decks, but I don't think any of my other decks would be able to handle so many legendaries. Mage is just good because she can just fucking one-shot everything pretty much, one-shot any big monsters. And yeah, big monsters really aren't that good in the meta game right now. Like the game constantly changes. I guess over a few weeks or a few months the game will change again, but right now it's all about rushing decks, like playing lots of small monsters really early in the game and going for the kill as sort of quickly as possible. No one really plays any big monsters anymore, which really hurts the priest, because priest is pretty much late game all the time, and that's probably the main reason why it is like low cost monster game right now, because people want to avoid having to deal with priests. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun playing Hearthstone. I actually played in an ESL tournament for Hearthstone at the weekend. The first one I've ever played in, so the first competitive ESL match. I didn't expect to do so good in it, and I didn't do that good, to be honest. I got beat in the first round. there was actually like over 300 participants in it. The guy that I played against in the first round was using a deck that was played at the BlizzCon Innkeeper Invitational tournament, and it was actually the deck that managed to win the tournament. It's a really strong warrior deck, which is very aggro heavy, like very, you want to rush really hard with it pretty much, and he was using that. So you don't know which decks you're using for the first round. So I played my priest first of all in the first round. I got destroyed there because my priest is late game against his super early aggro warrior deck. Got owned in the first round. So then I came out with this mage deck, and actually I beat him. I beat him with this mage deck, which was awesome. Which means technically my deck here is good enough to beat the winning player of the BlizzCon tournament. Although I imagine the Artosis, the guy that won the BlizzCon tournament, would probably do things a little bit differently from the guy I was playing against. So I beat him in the second round, and it's a best of 3. In the third round, he played his warrior deck again, and I played my mage deck again, which was probably a bad decision, to be honest, because he then knew basically all the cards I had, all the spells I had. He knew it was a spell heavy deck, so he knew how to avoid my spells. So I got beat in round 3. I think I might have played if I'd played priest again, I would have got rushed down and lost. And if I played my warlock deck, warlock is pretty heavy on dealing damage to your own life to draw cards and like summon big monsters and stuff. So again, I don't think the warlock is very good against an aggro warrior. I'm not sure though, because I never got to try it, but probably shouldn't have played my mage again. But anyway, it was pretty fun, and there's like one every week, I guess, for ESL. So I'll play in the one on Sunday again, this Sunday, and see how that goes. Looking forward to that. I'll try and get past round 1 this time. But the guy I played against, he actually got like 5 rounds into the tournament, which is pretty cool. So I imagine he was just using his warrior deck the entire time, just beasting everyone with his warrior deck, and then he eventually got put out sort of in the quarterfinals, I think it was, of the tournament. So I wonder if I'll run into him again at some point. Loads of players playing Hearthstone anyway, so it's pretty crazy. Should probably talk a little bit about the gameplay which is going on here. There's one of the Llama bots which he just played there. If you paused the video, you could have caught its description. Switches out at the end of, or at the start of his turn with a monster in his hand, and yeah, I want to kill that pretty much right now. So he kind of failed at playing that turn because I had a 2 damage minion on the field, and I have my fireball which does 1 damage as well, so that was easily killed, and he should have saw that coming. So that was just a mistake on his end. He did make a lot of mistakes playing against me, which is why he didn't beat me with a full legendary deck against my free to play deck for Tejbz, and it was on live stream as well. The only thing I caught was when I finished recording it, I restarted his live stream up again, and I said, he said in the live stream, he was definitely stream sniping me there, man. That was no fun for me. So I can't wait to see what the rest of his comments were while we were playing, and while I was filming fireballing, polymorphing these legendaries. So that's about it for the Hearthstone. I have been really busy with university, obviously, because it's my final year. I've got exams in like 3 or 4 weeks right now. I've only got like 2 more weeks of lectures, so after exams finish, I still have got project work to do, which is throughout the year. I've got a big project I'm working on for university for my final year sort of report thing. But I might have a bit more free time during Christmas to play some games. There's no first person shooter games that I really want to play though. One of my friends, Marlikata Minka, he gifted me Deus Ex Director's Cut, Human Revolution, that game. So I might do some videos of that. We'll see if I actually like the game. I'm not sure if I would like it, but we'll try that anyway. But yeah, university, Hearthstone in my free time, and if I'm getting owned in Hearthstone too much, because sometimes I do go on some pretty bad losing streaks in Hearthstone, I usually just switch to like League of Legends or some TV shows or something to chill out. But yeah, just, you know, Hearthstone, waiting on Titanfall. We'll probably do a video in the future about some Titanfall hype. I'm also thinking about upgrading my computer over Christmas. I wanted to do a setup video, but I figure I'll just wait until I upgrade it again, because I mean, right now there's some pretty crappy stuff in my computer which just makes the rest of the rig look stupid. Well, not really. I mean, my baby's my baby, but I want to get some new hard drives and maybe a solid state drive and stuff. And yeah, I'm probably not going to get any new monitors soon. My monitors are pretty normal, nothing gaming related there. Ah man, this is the end of the game here anyway. I played down what was it? Summon a copy of the enemy minion secret. So he played that big guy. I get his big legendary on my side of the field as well. And yeah, next turn I could kill him, so GG. Alright, thanks for watching this video guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment, leave me a like on the video. Make sure you've got me on in your Google Plus circles. And make sure I've got you in my Google Plus circles, otherwise I might not see your comments. All this Google Plus nonsense that's going on. Yeah, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.